Hi there, welcome back. A little bit more of my 'Tis the Season. Now, you can tell by my sweater. Um, it's actually still the same day as my previous video. I'm not sure if if I can get this uploaded and have it on Saturday as well, or if it's going to be on the next day. So, if it's morning, good morning. But if it's afternoon or evening, well, happy afternoon or evening too. Thank you for joining me. I love knowing that you're out there and that you've stopped in and to spend some crafting time with me. Now, I did a little bit more work on these flip outs, tip outs that are going to go in Mrs. Cratchit's ledger, her little holiday household book. Let me show you where it's going to go in case you didn't see the previous one. You'll know what I'm talking about. So, in the spirit of Nick the Booksmith, from discarded to regarded ledger, I've created this tip out. So it's going to get glued in right here. Then the end paper will go right there, like that. And then these will be able to go out and out, and ta-da! Now you'll notice this one is off. I didn't like how it was lying after I got these papers glued on. Pardon me. And I came up with a really cool idea. So we're going to do it together. Oh, hold on. There we go. First, I want to put some washi tape along here. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to use 3-in-1 and tape it on. I want to tape it on in an already folded position so that it likes being folded. I'm worried if I lay it flat, that's going to want to boing up, and it's already lying very nicely. So I'm just putting some glue in there, putting some glue along here, because washi tape is designed to be peelable, but we don't want it peelable. I've just chosen this one. It's a Tim, oh boy, am I ever Canadian. I was almost going to say it's a Tim Hortons washi tape. It's Tim Holtz washi tape, not Tim Hortons. Alrighty, let's just put that on there like that. I chose it. I like the shades of red in it. It's not Christmas washi tape, but this is that journal that I don't mind if something isn't Christmassy, but in a way is a tip of the hat to Christmas, because perhaps the colors are correct for the season. But maybe she was making do with what she had. There we go. And now we'll just do this again on this side and curl it around so that it likes being in the folded position. There we go. Let's just do that. I don't mind if it squishes out on this side. This will be underneath the end papers. Okay. Let's just trim this off. It's turned into a nice sunny day here, which is lovely. I keep staring at my naked Christmas tree. I guess I should get to that. I don't know, it doesn't feel urgent this year. It's okay. There, okay. Let that dry. In the meantime, I'll show you what else I want to do. So that looks nice. A little bit of red, a little bit of green. Now I want to put this on top, and my opens. That'll look nice. This is I found a pad of legal paper at one of my thrift stores once, so that's from a pad of legal paper. So I got in my happy birthday happy mail, I got some really pretty fabric. Let me show you. I tea-dyed it, so let me show you what it looked like, because it's pretty both ways. But I want this to look older, so of course, get out the dregs of whatever's left over from your morning teapot, and I'm going to. I've frayed the edge, and I'm going to glue it along here, and then I'm going to make it look like it's been hand sewn. So, let's just do it. Now I think I'm hoping it will let me rip. Sometimes, when you're trying to tear a tiny piece, it doesn't want to let you rip and it won't cooperate. It did, yes. All right, now, how wide do I want it? I want it to about there. Let's see. Cross your fingers. Yes. All right, now, let's see if we can put that back there. Oh, I think you want to come off anyways. Well, that's all right. You'll just look a little raggedier. A little raggedier? A little more raggedy? You know what I mean. Just trim you. There we go. Okay. Good. So I wanted those to just look really nice and raggedy. All right. I covered this side. I'm going to be making this as an insert journal to go into this lap book. So I actually stole some pages out of it and used them to cover this part. I think that turned out nice. And trying to find the signature threads in here, it's stapled and they're rusty. Yuck. It's an old book. I mean, this is from Victorian era, 1870 something. Where is it? 1879, this book, 1879. So it got stapled instead of being sewn. All right, I'm going to give this a little glue, but I am also going to do some sewing on it, but the sewing is more decorative. It'll still help hold it, but it's not completely on its own. I want the fabric to have a little bit of support from the glue. And the prettiness of the stitches. All right, I'm going to stand up. I'm sorry I'm so far away. It's still the same old challenge from the beginning that everything I'm working on for this book is long. So to try and fit it all on screen is very challenging. Okay. Okay. Get that well applied. Nice. Now I need I need to cover my glue. That's what I need to do. I did ink that. Okay, good. My Tim Holtz Zero Center ruler, because I want these holes. And I need this. And I need an ink ball. Okay. Oh, as soon as I saw this fabric, I knew it had to go into Mrs. Cratchit's ledger. Now, let's see where I want this to go. I need to be able to see where the edge of that paper is. Oh, of course, it's too long for the knee pad. Jeepers. There, okay, that will fit. Now I want some hat pins. Where's my tin? This is my signature sewing tin. These corsage pins kind of thing. So if I can keep you there. Good. What I'm going to do, and let's feel, so I know that it's right there. Okay. Are you all? I'm feeling my thumb along the edge of that paper because I can't see through the fabric. And I'm doing it this way. You might say, well, Catherine, why don't you flip it over? But I'm concerned that if I poke it, oh rats, that if I poke it from the other side, it's not going to poke through the fabric as well as if I poke it from the fabric side down. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm using the corsage pins to hold the ruler in place while I do the poking, because I've done this enough times to know that this is going to try and move. So if I do every other, then it's going to be here. I'm going to put a pin through here and there. That'll be secure until I finish poking with the awl. I am going to have to move it to carry it down further. That's okay. We can do that. So now I'm just going to go along. I'm poking every other hole. I don't need the stitches too tight together. Let me lift up and I'll show you up close. So see, those are the tiny little holes that are all along that edge if you've got this ruler. And it's just very handy for pre-punching holes that you want to do some slow stitching in, but you want your slow stitching to still be in a straight line. Plus it's going through fabric, and I mean, this is going through 2 layers of paper and cardstock. So that's hard on the fingers. To poke through all that over and over and over. All right, now I'm just going to double check. I have had times where I unpinned my ruler and I had missed a hole. So I'm just double checking. Oh, wait, no, you. Oh boy. There we go. Now I've got to lift and marry it up again. So if I put you there, is that's there. There. Is that the edge? That's the edge. Okay, so I'm just going to hold that down and I am going to hope. Let's cross our fingers. All right. All right, let's see. Pin. Yes. So there we go. We've got our holes. Thread. I think I'm going to use this thread. I don't necessarily want everything all matchy-matchy. So you might say, oh, Catherine, why don't you use green? Why don't you use red? Or, yeah, I'm not necessarily, I'm thinking that she's using whatever she's got handy. So I wonder if that's long enough. If I use that, I won't have enough to tie a knot at this end. And I want it double threaded. I do want it noticeable. I'll save this. This is a little bit heavier. I don't think it's upholstery. I think it's decorative top thread. There we go. Ah, I feel a little safer having a little bit more room. Now I want these to hang off the end. So I'm going to do my knot a little higher up. And pull it and then pull that. Oh, you let go. Come on, you. That's better. I want those little dangly things. All right, so I'm going to go in from the top. Oh. I'm already tangled around scissors. This thread likes to tangle when it's doubled. So I'm already preparing myself for that. And that's okay. I'm not looking for neat and tidy. I'm looking for old and mended. I'm wondering if maybe, now Martha, her daughter, is the holder of the book, and maybe she's only 14 and she's doing the mending this time. So I'm just finding the holes that I did. Those little ones wanna. Now it's stuck to my glue bottle over here. All right, glue bottle out of the way. Oh gosh. So I've left these sticking up. See with the paper that's been displaced. I've left it sticking up for now. It just makes it easier to find, to push my I'm stuck in the scissors again. Okay, I've got to put my scissors away. This is ridiculous. There, let's put these ones away. Oh my goodness. Like a Laurel and Hardy sketch. I will push those down later when it's all done. I'll just take a bone folder and just give them a little. I'll probably put a little bit of distress ink on it and age it a bit and make the thread a little mucky looking. Now I should probably pause because this is quite unexciting. I'm just sewing in and out of all these holes. So I'm going to pause and finish this and see all the holes and threads, and they'll get tangled up and there'll be a lot of yelling on my part, but we'll get it done. All right, hold on. Okay, so we've stitched it on. It does. I didn't want it to look too perfect, but I did definitely want it to look tidy. Maybe it was Belinda. Maybe Belinda said, "Oh, this is falling off, Mother. This is falling off. Can I mend it?" and there we have. Maybe it's Belinda's stitchery that's on here. So there we go. So now what I'm going to do is, again, good old Fabrifix, Fabri-Tac, 3-in-1, any of those will do. And I'm just going to glue this down. And it's going to look like that. I think this is so appropriate because, as I mentioned, I know I'm so repetitive, and I apologize. I'm just looking to see how far in I need to put the glue. The Victorians, the early Victorians that were just getting into the Christmassy mood, didn't necessarily use poinsettias as their flower of Christmas decorating. Just about any flower was wonderful for decorating. I'm just going to run a pencil line down there. I think it'll be easier to put glue on this than it would be to try and glue the fabric. So that's my plan, Stan. And then I need to start gutting that grammar book. I think the grammar book is where I'm going to put the ledger paper in. because I'm not going to tea dye that ledger paper. I want it, I'll be able to fit a lot of paper in, because tea dyeing really bulks up your paper. It's never quite flat ever again. And if you're using non-tea dyed paper, it will. Now let me make sure I'm doing this in the right direction. I'm doing that there. Let's see. There we go. Okay. My luck, I was going to glue it somehow or other on upside down. Oh, there we go. If anyone could glue it on upside down, it would be me. Now, I just want to make sure that this is as floppy as I like it to be. All right, should we take a peek and see how it is going to look? So here's our ledger. Yeah, that's still drying. I'm not going to, I can't put this in yet. As I've mentioned a few times, I have some metal things that are going to go onto the cover. So I have to time when I start gluing things in, because I'm going to have to drill holes with my crocodile. Oh, that's going to look really nice. So it's going to look like this. And then those I'll flip out like that and like that. I used the other side, a bit more of this music paper. Nothing got wasted. I think like a tiny little bit got trashed. Otherwise, this covered up the packing tape that was on that side. But I liked all this blank spot. And I may still put, you know, pockets or something there, tuck spots. I just didn't feel that it really needed. Yeah, that looks nice. I like these flowers. The little tiny delicate roses. I like it tea dyed. Goes with the colors. I like that stitching. I'm really happy with this. All right, well, thanks for joining me for just a little baby steps. We're doing baby steps here with this book. It'll be totally worth it. I think that all is going good. All right, I gotta go. Take care. Have a great rest of your afternoon, evening, or morning, or not sure when it's just going up. We'll talk soon. Bye.